When you look into a Mantell soldier's eyes, all you see is the glory of battle. They are injected with nectar,
Administering.
boosting their fighting abilities to the ultimate extreme. They see what Mantell wants them to see. Some say it's the drugs. I say it's the corporation. I should know. I was one of them. Now, I fight with my rebel brothers, using everything I'd learned against them. I know that the only way to set things right is to destroy all the wrong. I wanna get to fire!
Administering.
Wanna get to on May 22nd, fight the addiction. Haze. Only on PlayStation 3. Sure.
They've implemented a system that monitors in real time every single soldier engaged in combat action, whether he's State Army or PMC. Each individual soldier has been fully ID tagged with nanomachines injected into their bodies for that purpose. The nanomachines keep track of the soldiers and their real-time personal data 24 hours a day. They monitor each man's position, movement speed, reserve ammo, firing accuracy, wounds, rations, water intake and supply, sweat secreted, heart rate, blood pressure and sugar levels, oxygen. All the data gathered on body condition, on sensory organ data showing pain and fear, data on every internal response within the body. All of it is collected by an AI at the system's core. This data is monitored at HQ to enable command to make quicker, more precise, more rational decisions. It also enables crisis management for each individual soldier. It's being used by the U.S. military, by state armies in allied countries, by PMCs. Even police agencies are starting to adopt it. Unless they agree to implement the system, PMCs aren't permitted to send troops anywhere.
You've got these system nanomachines in you too.
Of course. Our unit plays by the rules, same as everybody else. It was creepy at first, knowing you're being watched 24/7, but I've gotten used to it. It gives us a lot of advantages in the field, too. We get a clearer picture of what's going on around us, so there's less confusion during missions. And our nanomachines communicate with each other, making teamwork a lot smoother. And that's not all the system does for us. It's also a security guarantee against the PMCs.
Security guarantee.
That's right. The PMCs are combat groups without states or ideologies. They're not fighting out of nationalism or for a cause. They don't care why the war is being fought. They're just bodies fighting on someone else's behalf. They're mercenaries, a commodity. So it's easy to imagine them betraying their clients by joining the enemy or refusing to fight, or committing humanitarian atrocities. To keep these things in check, they ensured that no one can use firearms or military vehicles without the proper system ID. It's true for every piece of equipment out there. So even if the PMCs tried to mount a terrorist attack or coup d'etat, their weapons and equipment would automatically be locked out. They wouldn't be able to move, attack, or engage in combat of any kind. And there's more. All the data on their position, personnel, and combat strength is leaked to us by the nanomachines. Even if they managed to circumvent the system by getting the nanomachines out of each soldier's body, they'd be losing their IDs in the process, so they couldn't use their weapons.
And the Patriots are behind this.
Lalilulelo, what are you talking about?
Never mind. So this system is foolproof, huh?
Completely. They call it SOP.
Sons of the Patriots.
The AI that controls it is a tightly guarded secret both at Arms Tech Security, where it was developed, and at the Pentagon. There's no way a third party could get control of it.
I just met a guy who said he can launder ID guns. The system does have holes.
There can't be more than a few hundred of those gun launderers. It's just a grassroots movement. It's not like they can affect the entire PMC war machine. Anyway, Liquid would have had to register as a PMC in the system to assemble an army that massive. His PMCs might even exceed the US military in terms of numbers, but as long as they're registered, their soldiers' activities are constantly being monitored. So long as the US responds immediately when Liquid makes his move, we can take them down by force.
By force, huh?
When RSOC heard about Liquid's plans, they sent us to sniff around the PMCs. Even with this SOP keeping an eye on things, there are always trouble spots to deal with in the field. Disorderly conduct, disobeying orders, contract violations. We act as backup for the system by monitoring the soldiers. PMC inspections are always carried out on the battlefield. That's why we're authorized to carry and use weapons. We've lost 5 inspection teams in the past few months alone. They were all undercover, inside Liquid's PMCs.
Then, if you got caught...
We'd be exterminated like rats. But we're smarter than that. We've been mingling with the PMCs, and after 3 months of searching God knows how many battlefields, we finally tracked him down.
Mission clock on.
The market is at a critical juncture and war is brewing between the corporations.
Breach is hit. Breaching successful. Activating suicide.
I'll blow the chip.
Initializing surgical subroutines. Extraction complete. Unscheduled reboot in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Raw jump. Agent Kilo, thank you for your service.
unconscious for a few minutes.
Well, was it there?
Yes. Identical in structure. However, it appears that the one I found in your friend had malfunctioned, while yours is perfectly intact.
Are you sure his breakdown was isolated?
There is no way of knowing that. And now that we have removed your chip, we do not know what will happen to you.
So, then, I could snap too?
Possibly. But when we removed the chip from Top, I am afraid you may die as well.
I need to know if more clones than just Tup and I have these, and when we were implanted with them.
Nothing. I will now try a stage 3 embryo. There it is.
Try another.
Based on this data, I can calculate how many in this tree are altered.
I can't believe it. They all have one. Don't move!
Why are you doing this?
I know what you've done.
What is it that you think I have done?
How do you explain this?
That is a structural inhibitor chip, which is supposed to prevent you from being aggressive, like your source, Jango Fett. Jedi Master Sifo Dyas instructed us to implant them during your growth cycle.
The Jedi? The Jedi had this done to us?
It is not uncommon to have inhibitors placed in a clone.
I have analyzed this one, and apparently it has failed.
Up until this point, there has never been a problem.
Well, you have got a big problem now. Don't move!
Drop your weapon.
Master Jedi, I know what's going on. I have the evidence. The Jedi instructed that inhibitor chips be implanted in us at birth, but Tup's malfunctioned. That's what made him lose control.
Where is the evidence?
I have it right here. As you can see, the chip taken from Clone Trooper Tup is black and rotting, indicating a malfunction of some sort.
What caused the malfunction?
It doesn't matter. The fact is, Tup's chip malfunctioned, and it drove him insane. These chips have to be removed. Otherwise, the entire Republic army could be compromised.
There is no proof of that. This is an isolated incident. Besides, when you removed Trooper Tup's chip, he died.
Well, that's not gonna happen to the rest of us.
And how do you know that?
Because I removed mine.
Here is Clone Trooper 5's chip. As you can see, there is no sign of malfunction in either him or the chip.
By removing your chip, you are a threat. Master Jedi, we must terminate this trooper immediately.
I am not a piece of hardware. I'm a living being!
You were created in our laboratories. You are Kaminoan property.
Correction. Technically, he is property of the Republic.
That does not change the fact that he is a danger and must be terminated.
I believe that's for me to decide. Fives, you are coming with me to Coruscant. I think it's time you told your story to the Chancellor.
Master Jedi, I beg you to reconsider.
The Chancellor wanted all the data on top to be sent to Coruscant. We're sending the data, the tumor, and Fives along with it.
Then I am going with you.
As you wish, Doctor.
Thank you for believing in me, General.
It is not a matter of belief, Fives. It is simply the right thing to do.
I'll see you on the other side.
The other side of what?
Droids.
tjejen är för bostäder, så bemäster speciellt för delen.
What? Where? Right there, you shit!
Speak it to the camera, Garrett. Garrett, say something.
This is a song of what essence?
We hear it, Garrett.
I will bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all.
Garrett, say something.
This is blood magic. Now defined, blood magic is simply the use of a few drops of your own blood to create a magical bond between yourself and a spell. Some of these rituals are done for a personal desire, but most are done to, quote, bring forth heaven onto earth for the benefit of all.
I will bring forth heaven on earth for the benefit of all.
Dropping your blood onto a sheet of paper is basically viewed as a contract in this belief system. It's one of those things that you just can't go back on, but it's more than just a contract to your desire. It's also seemingly a contract to this group. It consists of many people I mentioned before who partake in these rituals, and these people refer to others in the group as blood brothers and blood sisters, and it all seems very tight-knit as they quickly post comments on each other's videos in support, and this group has a leader.
I have chosen a host and will be entering his body on the next blood moon. The host's name is Garrett Lay, for you will know me when you lay eyes on me, and to go above the heavens as I have done, loved ones, because you were persistent in my truth. You will be rewarded with all the elements of your desire. You will be given power and glory. You will have the knowledge of the God that keeps you uprists and once had me suppressed in darkness.
The devout believers in this group truly believe that this man claiming to be Satan will lead them to salvation.